Do implementation challenges delay tax reform? Imagine trying to fix a complex machine with many moving parts. Sometimes, getting everything to work smoothly takes longer than expected. That's similar to what happens with tax reform. When lawmakers try to change the tax system, many hurdles can slow things down. First, the process of passing new tax laws is complicated. It involves many steps in Congress, which has to agree on the details. For example, when Republicans want to update or extend parts of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, they face strict budget limits. They have a total of $4.5 trillion over 10 years to work with. This makes it tough to include all the changes they want. They must decide what to keep and what to leave out, which can take time. Second, different groups and factions within the Republican Party and Congress often have conflicting ideas. Some want to remove the cap on state and local tax deductions to help their local communities. Others worry about how these changes will affect the federal budget. Promises made during campaigns, like eliminating taxes on tips or overtime pay, add more layers of complexity. These disagreements can delay reaching a final agreement everyone can support. Third, once new tax laws are approved, the Internal Revenue Service has to update its guidance, forms, and systems. After the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act was passed in 2017, many payroll companies had to spend months adjusting their systems. If lawmakers decide to make further changes in the future, this can cause additional operational delays. Updating software and training staff takes time and resources. Next, there is the issue of the federal budget and deficits. Republicans often want to cut taxes to boost the economy. But if they do not find ways to offset the lost revenue, the national debt could grow. Negotiating these offsets, like cutting spending or finding new revenue sources, can slow down the process. The cost of extending current tax cuts and adding new ones can reach into trillions of dollars over 10 years. Finally, political negotiations are never simple. Getting enough votes in both the House of Representatives and the Senate can be tricky. Differences between the two chambers and discussions with the president can cause delays. Keeping all the parties on the same page takes time, especially when trying to balance fiscal responsibility with promises to voters. From a Republican point of view, these delays are frustrating but necessary. They believe that careful planning and implementation help make sure the reforms are sustainable and effective. Republicans want to extend and make permanent key tax cuts, simplify the tax code, and avoid raising taxes that could hurt economic growth. They see these delays as part of a process to ensure the reforms work well in the long run. In the end, implementing tax reforms is a big task. It involves balancing many competing interests, managing operational challenges, and navigating political negotiations. While delays can be frustrating, they are often part of making sure that the reforms are solid and beneficial for the economy and the country's future.